Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Programming with Gautam. So today I'll be showing you how to put radio buttons, a list, drop-down list, and select a particular file and save it into a particular path, and how to retrieve that thing and all in a Django project. So now I've created a project called as DJ17 and I've called as app17 here. So this is the settings.py. In the settings.py, what I have done is I have imported OS here. After importing OS, I've wrote a few lines of code here. I've given a media URL, media underscore URL equals to media with a double slash on both the sides here. Okay. And after that, I have given a media root, media underscore root equals to os.path.join of base directory comma media. So you can save this particular thing, guys. It is mandatory whenever you're using files with uh, so the option as to select any particular file in the your database and save it into the database or anything like that. Okay. So basically, the file is not saved into the database. It is saved to a particular path where we give the location. So that location and all I'll be telling you. After that, in the url.py, I have created this particular path here. And after creating this path, I have given this particular code here. If settings.debug URL patterns plus equals to, we need to add this to URL patterns here. If this is true, if this debug is true, then only this particular path will be added. So what am I adding? I'm adding the static function with settings.media URL. Media URL is nothing but the URL that we have given here, that I'm joining to that with the document root, which is mandatory field, settings.media root. So this media root is nothing but this particular thing, os.path.join base directory of media here. Okay. And after doing that, I have imported these three libraries, that is from django.conf.urls.static, import static, from django.contrib, import admin, from django.urls, import path, and after that from Django, from app17 import views, and from DJ17 import settings here. Okay. After we have done this, I have gone to use.py here. In this view.py, I have created a view called as add employee, and I have returned the request as add employee comma form of employee form. So this employee form that I have created in form.py file. So in this form.py file, I have taken this forms.model form here with the employee model here. So this is the employee model that I have created, in which we have a number, name, gender, salary, the designation of that particular employee, the photograph of that particular employee, and any particular document that particular employee has to be uploaded. Okay. So we are uploading this photo field, photo to employee underscore images slash folder. In the media folder, you can see there is a folder called as employee underscore images here. So this particular folder, we are uploading this photo, and this file we are uploading to employee underscore docs here. As you can see, this particular folder is available here. Okay. After that, I have fetched this, created a employee form here with forms.model form, and took a genders equals to, I have took a list here, that is the first one is male. In this particular list, that is the first value of that particular list. In that first value, I have created another list for male, and the second list as female, comma female, and the third list as others, comma others here. Similarly, I have assigned that to gender equals to forms.choice field. I'm taking this gender as a choice field and giving the choices as this particular genders list here, and I'm showing the widget as radio buttons there. Okay. In the similarly, I have taken the same thing for designation here. In this designation, I have given 4 designations. That is, the first one is the select one thing, second one is the developer, third one is the tester, and the fourth one is the manager here. And for this, I have not given any widget here. I have just given the choice field as choices is equal to desig here. Okay. After that, we have taken the class equals to meta here. Then we have assigned this model equals to employee model, fields equals to all. So we have so when we run this particular program without this labels here, I'll just comment this labels and run this program and show you project and show you. So when I go to this particular page, see, we are able to get name, gender, salary, designation, photo, and file. So these are the values that we have given in the models.py file here. So these are the names that we are seeing here. So when I just want to change that thing, when I want to change this that to some other names, I'll give that as labels equals to, I'll give the names accordingly here. So the first for name, it is employee name here. So when I refresh this, you can see it will change to employee name here. As you can see, I'm commenting this code again and then refreshing here. You can see the employee name that is available here will be changed to name here automatically. As you can see, it is changed here. Okay. So when I uncomment this and then refresh it, it will come to employee name, whatever details you have given here. Okay, so I have not made any migrations or migrated this particular thing, guys. So let me make migrations and migrate here. I'm going to the terminal here. I'm writing Python .py. So here, as you can see, employee model is created here. We'll migrate that database here. Python manage.py migrate. Okay, so we have successfully made migrations and migrated here. Now I'll just refresh this particular thing. So the server is not running, guys. So let me run the server now and then refresh this particular page here. So you can see we are getting this particular details here. Now I'll you can see in this db.sqlite3 we have employee model here. So here we have the number, name, gender, salary, designation, the photo and the file here. Now let me run enter some details here, random details. I'm entering my name and employee salary as 1,80,000. I'll select this as developer. So I'm choosing the file as 001.jpg. Also, we also have different files here, but it is showing only the image files because we have given the field as image field there. Okay, when I select this file and this in employee documents, I can select any other file. As you can see, it is allowing me to select any other file here. I'm selecting 001.pdf there, and when the moment I click on save, so I have not given this completely, but you can see the data is saved in the database successfully here. But it is not returned properly because we have given a wrong input here. So let me change this to return. So let me just import HTTP response here from django dot HTTP import HTTP response here. Okay. Now we are returning HTTP response data saved successfully. Okay, so when I refresh this, it will save that particular file again. So again I have to choose this thing. I'm selecting the same things again, clicking on save. So it is showing that employee model with this designation already exists. So I'm changing it to tester here and choose field and saving this thing. So you can see we have got the data saved successfully. When I try to save this again with the same tester file, when I click on save, it is showing us this particular error. Employee model with this designation already exists. That is being shown because we have given this field as unique here. Designation unique equals to true. So if that particular this particular name and this designation matches for that particular employee, it will show us that particular error there. How is that error being shown at all? Let me show you here. So here I have given form action equals to save employee, method equals to post, and encryption type equals to multipart or form under dash data here. Okay, and we have aligned this to center with this particular thing here. So this particular form is being appeared in the tabular format there. Okay, so that error is appearing because we have given here some default data here, whereas if designation equals to manager, and we have given this clean date designation because it will validate at that particular thing. If that is not valid according to the requirement of that particular database, then it will show us an error there. So this is the by default appearing here. This is the default error that we have in the forms.py file. But if you want to change this to the something else, then we need to write a clean underscore designation, clean the data function, and accordingly we can show that particular error there. So for example, I'm selecting this as manager here. I'll select this guy as manager here. I'll change it to George here and give him as male there. Give this as 1 lakh here. Choose the photo as 001 and choose the particular file here. We can choose any other file. I'll choose this particular MP3 file and click on save. As you can see, it is showing minimum manager salary minimum is 2,50,000. As we have given this particular error here, that is being appeared there. Okay. So this is by default with the Django, guys. We need not write any kind of code or anything like that. It is by default available in Django. That particular errors are available. So if you want to write a custom error, then we need to write a clean data function, and we need to use that particular function there. Okay. After that, you can see in this particular database, when I refresh this particular database, I only have two particular values here. So the first one is developer and the second one is a tester, as you can see. So for both the things, we have the first name as employee images /001.jpg, and for the second one, it has automatically created a extension with some random name, that is trg2b, some random thing it has created there. As you can see, we have, I'll show this particular thing in the folder, guys. So in Explorer. So this is the Explorer folder that we have here. So you can see in the images.py, we have the same image but with different names here. So by default, the Django selects it, renames that particular file and saves it there. Similarly for this particular employee docs as well. So it has automatically renamed that particular file with some other random name, and it has saved it into the database here. And when we try to retrieve that, also we have to retrieve it with this particular name only. Okay guys, so hope you have understood about how to save the database into the database, and how to save the salaries, the genders, the photos, the files and all in the database. If you have understood, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Programming with Gautam. Thank you.
I can hear your voice.